So today I'm at work and I get a call that, hey, I think I found your car. And I step outside, get on my phone, and I call the guy that was renting my car. He's just like, girl, check your video. Did you see the video that I sent you in the text message? I'm just like, no. I checked the video, and the video is of him parking, seeing the girl that stole it. Car named T that stole it, and and I actually have her picture posted in one of the previous videos. So her name's Sam. So she's like sitting in my car that she rented from him, and so he's just like, I'm gonna go park behind her, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So his plan was to park behind her, ask her to he said that he was gonna just collect her keys. I was like, that's all we need. The only reason why I haven't been able to, I thought I had an app that could unlock my Volkswagen. Turns out, because I bought my Volkswagen from a Toyota dealership, they didn't get an opportunity to register it. That was something I needed to do on my own. So I'm here and getting post. So that's something I'll do after I recover this car. But to see this video, then it's no longer in San Antonio, which is where I got it pinged, and she did something over there. I just already know when I get back in my car, glory be to God, I can already see it. I can already just feel it. I'm just believing, and I'm just wanting to just place myself back in the car. But I'm not going to feel comfortable because I know that there was a thief in here, a bold thief. So I actually asked if I can leave work. I have an emergency, and they just grabbed me to be able to leave. I clock out, get in my car, start driving, and the renter dealership, the guy that rented my car doesn't do it anymore. He's not picking up his phone and call anymore. So I'm just like, hey, what do I do? I had my police report from the day before, but they said they need a 10-day notice here in Dallas, Texas. The 10-day notice is, if you rented your car to anybody, you need to create a 10-day notice, which is a document that you can download online, but they also have it on the DallasPolice.net. And I downloaded it, I went and printed it out at FedEx, filled it out, and I mailed it to her. The issue is I didn't want to pay this amount of money. It was like $95 for the next day, and I was just like, because in my mind, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay because this is my car, I'm the victim. But what did I do? I went down to the post office instead of going to FedEx. I printed it out at FedEx, but I left FedEx, even though they could mail it for me. But I went to post office, and when I went to post office, the lady there was like, she was like receiving a bouquet from a fan or just someone who really likes her and delights her. And I was just like, that's interesting. You work here and you just have people that really like you and things like that. And she was just like, I know, I just appreciate it. And so I was like, oh, can I buy an envelope? I buy an envelope, and I'm just like, I'm trying to address this to someone. I started processing out loud, and I say, I'm about to address a 10-day notice to someone. I'm the victim, but yet I'm putting my name and my address on the outside of the envelope, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. But this is the step that the police need in order to accept my police report, which has what happened, when it happened, how much she owes, the actual contract that she signed. Then they're like, no, we need the 10-day notice, and I just feel like I'm not putting myself in her awareness because now she knows my name and it just didn't make sense. But this is the step that they need, and this is what I'm understanding. She's like, you don't have to put your name on there. I was like, I don't? She was like, no. You have the envelope, write your name, and then scratch it all the way out. And don't even write it all the way because people can hold it up to the light. And I was just like, man, this is why somebody just came here and gave you a bouquet of flowers and yeah, you work here in the post office. That means that whatever it is that you're doing it to your fullest, and you're doing it with love and compassion. Thank you so much. And that's exactly what I did. I addressed it to the thief, and then I dropped my 10-day notice inside the envelope, drop it in she could not receive it because I had scratched it off. She was not able to stamp it and track it and mail it off. She had told me to go put it on the wall. There's a slit. She was like, you can drop off envelopes in there. And I was like, okay, cool. Only for me to now call today, and I called the Dallas Police, and I'm just the non-emergency number, and I tell them that all that I've done. They say, what you're going to have to do is, that was for your theft of service filing. You're gonna have to do auto theft, so go fill out the police report. I filled it out. So I was like, okay, cool. So what I did was go online, and I got the document printed out while I was at I already had it. I already had the document. So now I'm actually filling it out. And when I got the call from the business owner today, he was telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna go get behind her, but I've called the police and I'm in pursuit now." So I'm just like, oh, I was like, oh, okay. So when I was actually leaving work, I had my auto theft police report, and I needed, on the bottom it said I needed to get it notarized. So FedEx said they couldn't notarize when I actually print out that document from prior. But when the business owner stopped answering my calls, I just Googled where to get my paperwork notarized. It was somewhere 8 minutes away. It was at a house. I went inside there and turned in the neighborhood, and I saw a lady outside sweeping. And there was a dog out there, and I was just like, "Hey, how are you? Do you do a notary?" I said, she's like, "Yeah, come on over here." So I parked in front of someone else's house, and then I walked over to where she was, and I was just, she was just like, "Is this you? This your name?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm the victim. Someone stole my car, and I'm actually getting calls right now, but the police won't do anything, so I'm gonna go submit this now." She was like, "What?" She was like, "Here," and I was like, "Oh, how much do I owe you?" And I was thinking about $75. That's usually how much I've gotten something notarized before. But she was like, "Oh, don't worry about it." She was like, "God bless you." I was like, "Oh, okay." By the end of the day, I need to make sure I look back up that number, and I'm going to message her, and I'm going to see if I can say, "Hey, is this your Zelle number?" And let me tell you, because she didn't have to do that. That was so kind. And then I got back in my car, took my notarized document, and I went to work, and I faxed it. And when I called back the police, letting them know that it's done, I wanted to know how long it was going to take for the police to be able to see that I put in a police report. I've attached a 10-day notice. I've done everything on my part. They said, "Ma'am, do you have a tracking number of your police report?" I was like, "This was not listed on the website. How is it that I'm trying to get my car? I'm actually telling you." And she was just like, whoa, I'm just dispatched. I said, "I'm calling the auto theft department, and I've been at work since 6, but I waited until 8 to start calling them. It's now 10 o'clock. I go on a lunch break at 10, and I was calling them, and they just not picking up. And why they're only open from 8 to 12 doesn't make any sense." And then they still have a fax number, and that's the only way for me to submit it. But every other crime, then I'm allowed to take the documents online and send it over. But this way I have to fax, which I felt like it was so archaic. So I'm asking this lady, because I called the non-emergency number. She's telling me, yes, you have the police report. Yes, you have the 10-day notice, but you have to have a tracking number that lets us know that she refused to sign or that she signed it. Why would someone that stole a car sign it? But then when someone delivers anything, they may just sign first and may not even be aware of what it is that is in the envelope. But I just don't think that people that steal vehicles are just that willing to do and cooperate with this or that. But this is I just felt like it was so funny. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, I just need to do whatever it is that they need to do because I want my car back. Now, after work, there wasn't me going off on dispatch. It doesn't do anything, So I just left that alone. But after work, I went back to FedEx, printed out another document, then did the 10-day notice, dated it the same day as before. So I hope that these small elements do not kill the officer's pursuit. Because yes, the business owner, when he saw the thief in the car eating, and I'm gonna post a video. I want to be able to attach it to here because I don't know how to edit, but I need to post the video. This girl just sitting there eating. Do you know what he said? He said he got behind the car. The girl pulled it, rolled down the window, was just like, "Move on, I'm gonna ram into your car." He was like, "Whoa, I don't even you ramming into my car." And so he drove out from behind her. She drove out and went away. And he said if he wasn't, because what he did was to go find out where her daughter goes to school, and that's how he found exactly where she was, because she had posted a picture, some old pictures, and his wife was able to see. So there's help, but then my heart just kind of goes up and down, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get my car recovered. And then I hear the Dallas police, and I'm just like, how nonsensical are these steps? But I just know that I just feel like I need to give up. I just feel like I need to give up.